Around the Ozarks now, it's the Facebook of First Response. A program called Smart 911 allows users to provide information online before an emergency takes place. Tri-Lakes reporter Grant Sloan joins us now live from Branson with this story. Grant.
Well, Jennifer, Smart 911 is currently in 2 Missouri cities, in Osage and in Columbia. But in the state of Arkansas, they opted to implement this statewide back in 2012. And while first responders say it could help save lives, not all of the residents are buying in. Smart 911 is being labeled as the new standard of dispatching first responders.
You can get a lot more detail.
Whereas regular 911 ties your name and address to your landline, Smart 911 ties that information and more to your landline and cell phones.
We have a daughter that's had a kidney transplant and a knee replacement, and those things are good to know if you're out on the road driving or if you're to home.
Boone County 911 Dispatch Director Herb Lair says out of some 26,000 calls they get a year, 90% come from cell phones, which is why tying that information to them is so important.
Emergency contacts, vehicles, because people get into a little bit of a panic mode when something happens.
Us having a 3-minute response time, it really helps getting that information fast.
Harrison Fire Inspector Clint Nichols says knowing information like where bedrooms are located on a 2-story home during a fire or what medication someone takes following a wreck can be vital.
If you've got that when you step out of the truck, you're armed with that much more that you can save someone's life.
Lair says Arkansas's $1.6 million investment is having success with residents and travelers around the Little Rock area. But he says only a few residents in Boone County are filling out the online profiles.
There's concern about the privacy, although it seems to be that everybody wants to share their information on social media.
Lair says there are safeguards against someone getting personal information. He says the only time his department can see it is for a few minutes when a 911 call comes in.
We're still hoping people will call their local 911 or our local 911 and put their basic information on there. It's all free. You don't have to put any information on there you don't want to.
Now, Arkansas was the first state to implement Smart 911 statewide. Now, after the program launched in Nashville in 2010, the system is now in over 1,000 communities across 37 different states.